Students, this is Rajni Singh and welcome to my classes. Now today we solve question number 7 and exercise 3.5. The product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. Verify this statement with the help of some example. So first we take three consecutive numbers. So here I write 2, 3 and 4. Now the product of this value is 2 3 ja 6 and 6 4 ja 24. Now check 24 is divided by 6 or not. So here 6 4 ja 24. That means this value is divided by 6. Now next we check. Next I write 5, 6 and 7. So here the product of 5 and 6 30 and 37 ja 7 0 0 and 7 3 ja 21 and 210 is divided by 6. Here we have 6 means this value is divided by 6. Now check this value. So 6 3 ja 18 and 21 minus 18 we have 3. Next I write 0 here. 6 5 ja 30. That means this value is also divided by 6. That means this is verified. Why? Because here we have in every factor consecutive numbers, here we have the factor of 6, 2 and 3. Both are the factor of 6 and here also we have 6. That means this statement is verified here. Now coming to the question number 8, the sum of two consecutive odd numbers is divisible by 4. Verify this statement with the help of some example. So here we have two consecutive odd numbers is 3 and 5 and the sum of 3 and 5 is 3 plus 5 we have 8 and 8 is divided by 4. Now next we take 7 and next 9. 9 plus 7 we get 16 and 16 is also divided by 4. So this is verified. Now the question number 9. In which of the following expressions prime factorization has been done? So here first is 24. So first we check the prime factor of 24. So the factor of 24 we have this value is divided by 2. So here 2 1 ja 2 and 2 2 ja 4. Now the factor of 12 we have 2 6 ja 12 and next we divide this value. So here 2 3 ja 6. So the factor of 24 we have 2 2 2 and 3. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now check this value. So here we have 2 and 3 means this and this and here we have 4. That means this is not a prime factorization of 24. So here I write no. Now question number B. We have 56 and 7 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. So the factor of 56 we have this value is divided by 2 because here 6 is even number. So 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16. Now next we divide this value by 2. So here 2 1 ja 2 and 2 4 ja 8. Next the factor of 14 we have 2 7 ja 14. So the factor of 56 we have 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 7. So this is similar to here. That means this is the prime factorization of 56. So here I write yes here. Next question number C and D homework. Now coming to the question number 11. 18 is divisible by both 2 and 3. It is also divisible by 2 multiply 3, that means 6. Similarly, a number is divisible by both 4 and 6. So can we say that the number must also be divisible by 4 into 6 means 24? If not, so give an example and justify. Solution is, uh, if we have here like 12, so 12 is divisible by 4. 4 3 are 12 and 6 2 are 12. Means this number is divided by 4 and 6 both, but this number is not divided by 24 because this is smaller than 24. So here this is not verified. So here I write this number is divisible by both 4 and 6 but not 24 because this is smaller than 24. Now question number 12. I am the smallest number having 4 different prime factors. Can you find me? Okay, so here we have smallest number. So we write 4 different prime factors: 2, 3, 5 and 7. Because we have to find the smallest number, that's why we have to write a smallest digit. So here we multiply this value. So 2 3 ja 6 and 6 5 ja 30. So here 30 and next 7. So 7 multiply 30, we get 7 0 0 and 7 3 ja 21. That means this is the smallest number having 4 different prime factors.